Hi everybody, this is Laurel's, here with a new episode of Neopets the Darkest Faerie. In the last episode, the Darkest Faerie set her sight on Fairyland and won. Now we're back with Tor, and we get to see the damage she has wreaked on all the surrounding kingdoms from Meridel and beyond. Hopefully she hasn't gotten to Brightvale yet, but it looks like we can see Meridel off in the distance, and it's really encompassed by a dark purple cloud. The kingdom of Dargan's Keep, must be having a field day trying to figure out whose side they're on. Just kidding. I'm sure they're just as distraught. Anyway, removing all the motes from Tor, I'm going to take a swing at some golden grass, and we're going to continue on our way. Okay, we just head up here. We're on a path called Western Brightvale. You see that map in like the lower left-hand side? That's the broken bridge that we passed, that we inspected when we were in the Meridel Plains. So yeah, we're not that far from Meridel, but we can't cross that broken bridge. So, yeah, but we were told to go to Brightvale anyway. Hey Tor, you know I'm from Brightvale. Just follow the road to the right and we'll eventually see the city. You can also find your way to Brightvale by looking for the yellow crest on the map. Shut up, Roberta. Nobody cares. Guppy plants. Gotcha. Shallow water. Rock moat. Very nice. Surprisingly, we're not being attacked by any monsters at this point. But that's okay with me, actually. When you think about it, it's a lot better that we aren't being attacked by things right now. Now, we don't want to head this way, because this way leads to an area called the Wereloop Woods. And we'll be reaching that eventually, but we want to continue going straight forward, destroying any jubbly plants we have in our path. Now we have a little log bridge here. Careful when you're crossing it. If you look down, those are peachpa plants, and you can get them and cut them up and get a whole bunch of peachpas. But how do you get back up? There's actually a turtrum down there that you have to use to get to that ledge, and then you jump all the way back up here. It's a lot more trouble than it's worth, so I'm not gonna do that. Could you just hold on a second? Okay, sorry about that. Dog wanted to go outside, and I was obliged to let him out. Anyway, taking a look at the map again, we're almost to the next part of the map. Now I could go this way, or I could go this way, and that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go this way. Why is that? Well, that's because there's a little secret path over this way that leads to a little bit of a neat surprise. It can reach it. Very good. We got a clover patch right over here. 4-leaf clover. Feeling luckier already. It's so good to have you back, Tor. It leads to a wind moat. Now if you get a good running jump here, and that's also a running jump, don't let it deceive you into thinking it's a platform. There you go. Now if you followed the other path, it would have just led you straight up here anyway, so yeah. Now prepare for the stuff to hit the fan, because we're about to head into another area, because you can tell because the CD is loading. Okay, we're at an area called the Crossroads. An area which you'll be spending a whole lot of time in. No. Oh my gosh! It's a brute. It's a brute. It's a brute. It's a brute. Run. But I want to head over here. Good day to you, travelers. You have needs, I've got wares. And don't mind those awful monsters racing about. They don't like the look of my cart. Oh, well thank you, Gord the Merchant. That's very nice of you. Yes. Oh jeez, come on, brah. I was right in front of Gord the Merchant. Okay. But yeah, that's frozen stuff there. Wizard. That right there is a wizard. It just appeared and then disappeared in the blink of an eye over in that direction. Wizards are enemies you don't usually want to mess with. They are pretty strong magical users. Their attack varies depending on what alignment they are, but they do all have the power to summon new minions. But yeah, if you're within the radius of Goblins Cart here, the minions won't bother you as much. So that's a good thing there. Now, this cart is special. Because look at this. They have a 4-leaf clover for sale. Buying! They got a map right here. Gotcha. And Gord himself sells maps as well. So I'm just gonna buy every single map off of Gord the merchant here. So I will meet you back here in just a second. Okay, bought every single one of those. Now we want to head towards this crest here that's green and yellow. Not looking back, not looking back, not looking back, not looking back. That sounded like an artillery guy. Nah, that was just the river. Artilleries are another type of enemy, and I do not want to face them either. They are particularly strong enemies. They have a rapid fire, pretty strong magic attack. But now that we're out of the dark clouds, it seems that the Darkest Faerie hasn't reached Meridel yet. That's a good sign, right? Right. And the music changed. There's a save point over here in case you really need it. Jeez, that is so cool looking. I want a tower that's exactly that tall. What's that over there, though? It's weird, whatever it is. Looks like there's a dark cloud circling over something, but that something isn't there. Checking the time. Okay. The little galleons right over here. Remember those guys up attack power, so that's a good thing to note. Anyway, this is the Brightvale Castle's entrance. It has a gate and a city wall, unlike Meridel. We can enter in through here.
They must be dealt with.
Hey, look, it's a boss.
Ah, a new customer. How may I be of service?
Rumor has it that you are the best at what you do. I have need of such services.
My prices are quite high. Oh, yes. Your offer is quite generous. I'll take care of them immediately.
That poor Buzz. Why are Buzz so small in this world? Whatever. Welcome to Brightvale. I personally like the design of Brightvale a lot more than Meridel. Meridel was more of a slum compared to this place. I mean, look at their shops, man. Their shops have little stained glass windows parts, which actually makes a lot of sense. Because Neopets.com, Brightvale is known for having its window shop where you can literally buy stained glass windows for your Neo home and stuff like that. Pet shop, which serves no purpose whatsoever. Defense shop right over here. Got a alchemy place, and this is actually a map store where you can buy tons of maps from here. I'll get into these areas later. There's no point in getting into all of them right now. We have a mission to get to. It's a Doggo Fox by Mr. Doggo Fox. Now, Meridel had an arena. This place has an obstacle course. This challenge is definitely worth it. I will be getting to that later. They also have a Wheel of Chance over here. Not dealing with that because I'm horrible at luck-based games of any sort. Got Mia mice strolling through the streets. Can't pick them up, which is a shame. Hold on, I want to talk to you. Such a strange set of affairs, these clouds and all. Yes, you do tell me that, Cedric. Well, I hope this affair doesn't interfere with my wintering schedule. Wintering schedule?
Huh?
Regardless of what others say, I think the Chocado drink was quite good last night. I don't even know what you're talking about, man. Oh, look, a purple drake. Don't be afraid. We'll protect our people. Now, if you switch to Roberta and talk to them, their attitude automatically changes. I wish you were back under better circumstances. I hope those clouds won't get any closer. So basically, all the Meridel Knights are basically going to say something akin to, we are so freaking scared of these clouds, but when we're Tor, they're like, clouds. Who's afraid of purple clouds? I'm not afraid of purple clouds. Certainly not me. Anyway, castle is right here. We can just stroll right up and go to it. Freaking love the design of the outer of the castle. It's got its own little island. Interior leaves something to be desired, though. Anyway, King's quarters is right up ahead. So let's go and talk to him, shall we? Prepare to be disturbed.
My most esteemed lord and master, King of Brightvale, may I present your niece and premier diplomat, the most gracious Lady Roberta.
He knows who I am.
You're back. I didn't see Sonorum arrive. What news from Fairyland? Good news, I trust.
Fairyland has fallen, Uncle. Overcome by the same forces that overwhelmed Meridel.
But that's not possible. Fiora was our only hope. We must get Saradar on this right away.
He's fallen as well, Uncle.
The clouds change Neopets, sire. It drives them mad. Your sorcerer is now one of them.
Then there is no hope. My advisors say the clouds will be upon us in less than 3 days. It has already swallowed Bogshot and Market Town.
There is some hope, Uncle. These amulets, they offer protection against the clouds. We were charged to keep them on us at all costs. If we can enter the clouds and find the source of their dark magic, we might find a way to stop them.
This sounds awfully dangerous for a diplomat. Maybe another should...
I never wanted to be a diplomat. I'm a sorceress.
To be fair, sire, I've seen her use her spell. She's quite good. Really, she is.
It seems I've little choice in the matter. So be it. You are charged as champions of Brightvale to find the source of this evil and put an end to it. And son...
Yes, sire?
Take good care of her.
Another reason I hate Roberta. Crisis averted! She was so, upset about, becoming a diplomat and not being a sorceress like she always wanted. Crisis averted! Crisis averted! She is now a sorceress. And her uncle totally approves. Yes, this is her uncle, King Scarl. Aren't you disturbed? Yeah, I was disturbed by it as well, but then when you realize that Neopets has a strange, doesn't really have a policy per se about how which species is born to which species, it's kind of strange. There was an actual comic where a pair which was comprised of a Skeeth and a Zafara had a Loop, a Galert, and an Ixie offspring. And I'm like, I don't question anymore. Anyway, head for the door.
First things first. We need to do some research to see if this has happened before.
But how? Where do you find information on purple clouds?
You do have books in Meridel, right?
The king has a library. but I've heard he just uses it to impress princesses.
Leia.
Well, Brightvale prides itself on its books. The Royal Library has practically every book ever written. There must be something there. Come on.
Dang phone is ringing. Give me a second again. Okay, sorry. That had to be actually done. That was an important call that I had to actually take. And there went my evening tonight. Whatever, man. So, I think this is actually a good spot to leave off. There is no save point in here, but there's plenty of stuff to do in the castle before we continue on our merry way. So, and also you can't leave the castle until you do that research that Roberta was trying to say. See? We need the proper research. So I will be continuing this in the next episode. Next episode, we will be continuing to explore the mysteries of Brightvale Castle and finding out tons of research about whether or not the Darkest Fairy has attacked, well, the world in this way. Anyway, awkward pause aside, this is LaureledEevees. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want for more Neopets, the Darkest Fairy. Also be sure to check out places such as Facebook and Twitter for more reliable updates of when new episodes will be coming out. And I'll see you all next time. Bye!